another one I go take and do waiting I love, waiting you love, oh. No be waiting I love, oh. Waiting I love, I go do with all my heart, oh. Go no be vodka, Mr. Money Changer, but una know I know the waste time, Mr.
Hey!
Boss, cement me from 24.
First ever Women's Development Bank in Ghana. A special bank run by women, only women, to serve only women. Yes, the Women's Development. It's a great time for Ghanaian women. The nation builder John Mahama and Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman will establish the first ever Women's Development Bank in Ghana. A special bank run by women, only women, to serve only women. Yes, the Women's Development Bank will support women's businesses by offering loans at a very low interest rate and on very flexible terms to empower women throughout Ghana, from hairdressers, market women, female graduates who want to go into business, online businesses owned by women, traders, dressmakers, caterers, food vendors, street hawkers, women in the corporate world, women in agribusiness, to other women-led and women-owned businesses in all fields. No one will be left out. With Mahama and Nana Jane at the helm, Ghanaian women shall surely rise. Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
Our strength unity.
The 5 kg of rice has moved from 25 cedis to 165. Hey!
Boss, cement me from 24 cedis to 105 cedis now.
Hey!
The kenke is 5 cedis. The fish I have 10, 15, and 20 cedis. Which one do you want?
Hey!
Stop the A.
Hey!
Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
You want me to know?
One kwa wani nyuma ba afi.
I feel about like a wafon shiki.
Yeah.
Na ma vote wa.
Ma vote wa Kataria.
Akataria. Okay, be an ballot paper come here. Vote money makwe. Kwa you mo le ni.
Egbe.
Be to ba food le ten.
Ma follow ma chumonde dan ne ka fite.
O bomode.
Ne ka fite ajake enyami. Enyami.
To ba food le ten.
E ma follow ne.
Kwa you mo hin egbele.
Enyami wa denche.
You mo hin egbele.
Jake e Tommy.
O file le ken. Boka wa de ka. You mo twade.
Suzuza. Arise for Ghana. our strength in unity. From billion to billion, the NDC shall lead. Stable Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity. Victory! Victory is our land. Victory is our land. JJ is a winner. Ghana, of the drop of the land, when anti-car future, people love our God, from billion to billion, the NDC shall lead. Stable Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity. From billion to billion, the NDC shall lead. Stable Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity. From billion to billion, the NDC shall lead. Stable Democrat.
Five kg of rice has moved from 25 cedis to 165. Oh.
7 from 20 cedis, 105 cedis now.
Hey!
The kenke is 5 cedis. The fish, I have 10, 15, and 20 cedis. Which one do you want?
Hey!
Stop the A.
Hey!
Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
It's a great time for Ghanaian women. The nation builder John Mahama and Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman will establish the first ever Women's Development Bank in Ghana, a special bank run by women, only women, to serve only women. Yes, the Women's Development Bank will support women's businesses by offering loans at a very low interest rate and on very flexible terms to empower women throughout Ghana, from hairdressers, market women, female graduates who want to go into business, online businesses owned by women, traders, dressmakers, caterers, food vendors, street hawkers, women in the corporate world, women in agribusiness, to other women-led and women-owned businesses in all fields. No one will be left out. With Mahama and Nana Jane at the helm, Ghanaian women shall surely rise. Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
Our strength in unity.
afina bo like wa fun siki na mo vote wa
ma vote wa
Akatawia okay bi an ballot paper kon here vote money makwe kwa yo mo le ni
egbe
bi to ba food le ten
ma follow ma chumonde dan ne ka
chumode o bomode
ne ka fite ajake enyami enyami
to ba food le ten
ma follow ne
kwa yo mo yin egbele
enyami wa denche
yo mo yin egbele
jake Tommy
o file le ken boka wa de ka yo mo twade
ehiami wa denche kwe ma vote leke ehiami wa denche hwe vote ni ehiaye grammar ehiami wa denche ehiami small you hear me say, oh, my guy is coming. Hey, very good evening to you and welcome to Focus. This weekend edition. My name is Fifi Asante Mpare, and as Kofi Asante Mpare, and I'm bringing you Focus right here from west of London. Tonight, I'm going to touch on just two things: how we vote, as we saw our grandma, Ihiyami Wadenche, and also touch on matters arising. One is to do with the NPP thugs who have assaulted some of our overseers of printing of our ballots. If Mr. Takpa, for me to be precise, which the case has been reported to police. Let's ask ourselves why, and also to touch on the shenanigans of the EC. And I think the last thing we will also talk about tonight will be the 5 questions that were set by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to come and answer. Bawumia is running around chasing his own tail as we speak about those questions. So tonight, these are the things that we will be touching on. We have the Women Development Bank, which is coming to help our aunties, our sisters, our women in business. Our women in business. If you're doing business and you are a woman, the Women Development Bank is for you. This is some of the reasons why we keep saying let's embrace John Mahama and the NDC for the great things that they are bringing along. And then I like this video. I'm going to play it once again. They say stop the A and vote for change. Stop the A and vote for change, because the A will not change anything for you, but it's your vote that will rather turn things around. Stop the A and vote for change. Let's go.
The 5 kg of rice has moved from 25 cedis to 165. Oh. Hey!
Boss, cement moved from 24 cedis to 105 cedis now.
Hey!
The kenke is 5 cedis. The fish, I have 10, 15, and 20 cedis. Which one do you want?
Hey!
Stop the A.
Hey!
Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
It's a great time for Ghanaian women. The nation builder John Mahama and Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman will establish the first ever Women's Development Bank in Ghana, a special bank run by women, only women, to serve only women. Yes, the Women's Development Bank will support women's businesses by offering loans at a very low interest rate and on very flexible terms to empower women throughout Ghana, from hairdressers, market women, female graduates who want to go into business, online businesses owned by women, traders, dressmakers, caterers, food vendors, street hawkers, women in the corporate world, women in agribusiness, to other women-led and women-owned businesses in all fields. No one will be left out. With Mahama and Nana Jane at the helm, Ghanaian women shall surely rise. Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
Our strength in unity.
You want me to know?
One kwa wani nyumo ba afi.
I feel about like a wafon shiki. Na ma vote wa.
Ma vote wa Kataria.
Akatanya. Okay, be an ballot paper come here. Vote money makwe. Kwa you mo le ni.
Egbe.
Be to ba food letin.
Ma follow ma chumonde dan ne ka fite.
O bomodin.
Ne ka fite ajake enyami. Enyami.
To ba food letin.
Ma follow ne.
Kwa you mo hin egbele.
Enyami wa denche.
You mo hin egbele.
Jake Tommy.
Bo file leken. Boka wa de ka. You mo twade.
Kwa ehiami wa denche. You see, tonight, we are going to learn this, and it's very important how we vote. Our grandmother here voted the right way, folded the paper the right way, and slotted it in the box. You move it, bro. If you say you know how to vote, but we need to take our time. Go back to the basics again. How to vote. It's very, very important, because upon all the noise that we will be making, upon all the passion, the enthusiasm, the money that we will spend to travel, the hassle, if we travel down to our local polling station and we vote wrongly, all for the day, it's gone wasted. It's gone wasted. So tonight we are going to properly learn how to vote, and our grandma is going to actually show us how to vote. I've taken a shot of that picture of the video, and there are 2 parts that I will show. If a Ghanaian who has a vote on the day of voting, 7th December, I'm going to play this video again. I want you to watch it. Okwa, make sure you have a handkerchief, a tissue, or you have rag kituebi. What the paper pounds. The first paper that will be given to you will be the presidential paper, which will have John Mahama and the NDC with the Chenye Akatamanso, the Broly, Obronibe County said the Broly, Chenye will be on it. A very important, very, very, very important. When you locate John Mahama on number 8, you locate the Chenye who located number 8. San check is a Chenye no at the number 8, because as we speak, the EC shenanigans so locate Chenye no. Try and locate the Akatamanso, the umbrella, the Chenye. Try and locate Chenye. Wa unim Chenye ne other names ewo ga ewo ever mi pacho type wahamame na minka enche yema menom. It's very, very important, because as we speak, we can't see the numbers yet, but the number of people listening and watching us are a lot across Ghana. If I look at the John Ben Wayomama platform, it's very, very important we do this. So on that day, the paper nema nasa the yensam ebo indelible ink anymore. We should go and dip it across the Chenye, where John Mahama picture is next to is the Chenye or the umbrella or the Katamanso. Then next to that will be the space. As I say, then or across that, will be the space. As I say, yensa a team so. Enti yensa team. Bebia, as I said, ekona. Let me pull this in. Maybe
it's a great time for Ghanaian women.
I'm going to do something here. I'm going to pull something. I have a picture of it here. I'll pull that in a second. Let me finish this and I'll pull that in. Yenfa yensa team that part of the Chenye. Yedi yensa team that part of the Chenye. Let's make sure we wipe our hand. That thumb na yedi abo indelible ink no. Let's make sure we wipe it, clean it totally. Now, when it comes to the folding of the paper, because we have used the indelible ink, no, and a team, Bebia across the last page that John Mahama wono Chenye ye locate ye no. Let's ensure say we are folding the paper in a way say indelible ink ni bi kwa kabe bi kra is only going to go on John Mahama's face, which is fine. But rather we should not fold the paper the other way around, where the indelible ink will go and touch someone's position. This is very important. If we do not get this right on the day, you remember the video of this guy rejected on a ballot no kind of rejected ballot Remember that video? I'm going to look for the video and play. On the day we will have so many rejected ballots, and we don't want to have so many rejected ballots. And yes, Anna, that day no not yen efforts now will go to waste. So let's watch our grandmom again, and as we watch our grandmother, I'll put certain video, certain pictures there. Let's play with it, and then let's take it from there. So let's watch our grandmom again. It's very important we do this.
You want me to know?
Wọ́n kọ́ wọ́n ní yìí mo bá fi.
I feel about like a waffle shiki. Na mo vote wa.
Ma vote wa Kataria.
Akatanya. Okay, be an ballot paper come here. Vote money makwe.
Okay, what I'm going to do is, let me pause that video for a second. I'm going to speak through it. So you could see, I'm taking the volume of her video out for me to do the voiceover, speak through it. And I believe all of you could hear me. If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up, or just say something that you can really hear me, because this is super important. If we get this wrong, and then we should forget about it. And we should not get this wrong. Please, we should not get this. Tema, because you watch also rejected barrels. You remember that video? I'll look for it for us to play. And we don't want to have rejected barrels. We don't want to have that. It's very important. We do not have that on the day. Hi, Mona. Thank you for being here. Very, very long time. I hope you were. Enyana Mansa, thanks. Yomo Woko, thank you. And thanks all of you for inviting and tagging others to join, so that all of us could do this together, because it's super important. We can also educate our mothers and fathers and our aunties back home. So now let me continue with the video. So you could see her, she's dipped the indelible ink. Let me pause here. You could see that she's gone to number 8, where first picture will be John Dramani Mahama. Next will be the umbrella, or the brolly, or which underneath they've written NDC as well. So the brolly, the umbrella that they've written NDC on. Then the next to the umbrella, you could see there is a space where her thumb is supposed to go and then and print or thumbprint that space with the indelible ink. Thumbprint it with the indelible ink. Now let's see what she did. Let's see what she did. Fine, she's done that. Perfect, right? Now look at her folding. Look at how she folded the ballot paper. It's very, very important how she folded the ballot paper. You see? Let me pause it here. You could see, look at how she's holding that ballot paper. She is folding the ballot paper in a way that that indelible ink will not go on anyone's space. Because as soon during the counting, as soon as they see a tiny space of that indelible ink on someone's spaces, because these people are doing everything possible, that ballot paper will come out as rejected. They will deem it rejected. So now let's carry on. Let me carry on. Look at the folding. Beautifully folded. So the paper should be folded. Let me pause it here. Let me slightly go back again. I think I can pull this video back slightly. Yeah, there. I think I should go. Yeah, there. Look at the folding of that paper. How she folded the paper. She folded the paper the long way round, because we have 13 candidates. She did the folding the long way round to make sure if that indelible ink no crampono sebeko obia anymore ebeko John. So because we are folding nicely in a way, he said that paper is not going, the indelible ink section is not gonna go on anyone's space or face. So what she did then, Thereafter, let me go back and play again. Look at the folding, super important. The folding is done beautifully. And then she goes and then fold it that way for the second time. And then put that, you go and then you slot that in. Before you do all the folding, possibly, indelible ink. Before you do the folding, please make sure you have a tissue, you have a handkerchief, you have intumagubi to wipe your hand, a rag, anything that you could get that you think is decent enough to wipe your hand. Please do. It's super important. Wipe your hand. Make sure your hand is clean from this indelible ink, and some accidentally obi space. Now let me talk everybody through this as well. It's super important. We need to go back and educate Yemamenum. In case Yemami a mistake, all right, let's take it. Say our mother made a mistake during the folding, or we're folding it wrongly, and now say one wiping inside into indelible ink nibi aqua space bia. All you do is don't put that paper in the ballot box. Don't do it. Do not put that paper in the ballot box. Please do not do it. But rather, call back to the EC personnel or whoever is there. Your tea paper, call back to them and tell them, say, why mistake? Indelible ink may be aqua answer say eka. So you need a new ballot paper. It will be given to you. They make provision for this. Nea ode amano ombeje nomati team and answer ombe classify write on it or whatever they will do on it. It will be null and void. You will be given a new one. Men ko emo bian kon at the polling center. Memo bian kon jojo is your legal and democratic right on the day to ensure, say, you will take your time. Emo bian kan trust mame wache, papa wache, wache, the queue is long. Don't do it. Don't let anybody pressurize you on the day. Take your time. Sit tight or stand tight. Do the right thing. Make sure you get it spot on. In case, say what say paper no asaya, don't panic. Go back to them. Request for a new ballot paper. Come back. Not go through the steps now. Step 1. Uji paper now ode ato. No what to bo atwehwe. Number 8 honomono. Number etoso watwe in watwe 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 Baku mienu miensa enai enum insia enson en watwe and I say watwe e bi beka say en watwe e bi beka no watwe depending the kind of tree you speak. Udu number 8 ye watwe honom na udu honom a san hwe say John na nim da number 8 one watwe honom. So uhwe hu na hu John mama anima next to John mama hwe say eye chenie na bo ho ana na NDC na bo ho ana hu say chenie na bo ho na NDC na bo ho no mo a. Now next to that there is a space obed depo your thumb ukokromoti obed depo no on the indelible ink. Now the Akwaku team space no again next to umbrella and answer chine na NDC yatro ewo asiye no. Memfa indelible ink na odo wo thumb abomu no anaso kokromoti abomu no. Memfa nkonko bojon ma manim mesrem ye ma menom. Memfa nkonko bo NDC ne akatamanso anase chine ne so. Mepacho next to it there is a space. Sa space no na yenfa enkonkonkobo. Very important. Next week I will load a video teaching or play that video on exactly the steps that I'm talking you through. Now, in case we mistake, don't panic. Me pacho paper on sa. Ko na san ko catch me say why a mistake. No more mouth paper for fraud. Very, very, very important. See, sa ejuma we ni anko ye ma nim say mo amwa nyina mo nim how to vote. Obi o hwe me wa ha bia no onim how to vote already. But ye ma me nom ye aunt nom very important. Ube vote be we no ibia how to fold it no cramp on the day pressure on the day no ebe one say you think you know how to vote. On the day when you get there, there will be pressure. Please, make my pressure be on file. Because all they need is for the indelible ink to go across one line, no space, nika crabby. They will classify that ballot paper as rejected. Now, 4 years now we're waiting on vote, no. It did not count. We don't want that. Please, please, please. It's super important. We don't want that. Nti, the best video ni BM and some of you move on to what we want to talk about next. Please.
You want me to
wọn kọ wọn ni nyumo ba afi.
afi na bọọlụ aka wa afọ siki. Na ma vote wa.
Ma vote wa katawia.
Akatawia. Okay, bi an ballot paper ko here. Vote money makwe. Kwa yo mo le ni.
Egbe.
Bi to ba food letin.
Ma follow ma chumo de dan ne ka fite.
O bomode.
Ne ka fite ajake enyami. Enyami.
To ba food letin.
Ma follow ne.
Kwa yo mo here egbele.
Enyami wa denche.
Yo mo here egbele.
Jake Tommy.
O file ne ken. Boka wa de ka. Yo mo twade.
Yeah, so she got a spot on, and this is how we vote. This is how or to vote on the day. It's very important. Let's make sure we educate our mothers, our fathers, our uncles, our aunties who are back home. Even let's educate ourselves, because some of us, we haven't even voted like this for a long time. We don't even remember the last time we used indelible ink to vote, because all we do, vote is a pencil. Because so you walk into the booth, you pick up your pencil, and then you put your cross sign in. You fold the paper anyhow, because it's not ink. You're not worried, say baby. Why? Because it's a different system. It's a different system. Ghana so there will be trained and why a mistake, and will be trained we are. So it's very important we do this. So I thought tonight I'll add it to one of the most important things to discuss. Okay, before I go on to my next thing that we want to talk about, is John Dramani Mahama 5 questions to Bawumia to answer, and why that five questions is becoming an issue, I don't even understand it. We will touch on that quickly, and then the last thing we will do is also to touch on Jakpa, who has been attacked. Jakpa is the man overseeing the printing of all the ballot papers for the NDC or to ensure that the NDC side get all the information they need to do with the printing. And Jakpa has actually been attacked by NPP tax. These people are doing everything possible to ensure that we lose focus. But I don't think we would. We need to stay focused. It's a crunch time, not long to go. For that reason, they're throwing everything at us. We need to stand tall and be strong. So we will touch on this Jakpa's case. But before I go there is a video here that I haven't actually loaded that video. Let me play this quickly. Let me see if I can load that video quickly.
Nation builder John Mahama and Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman will establish the first ever Women's Development Bank in Ghana, a special bank run by women, only women, to serve only women. Yes, the Women's Development Bank will support women's businesses by offering loans at a very low interest rate and on very flexible terms to empower women throughout Ghana, from hairdressers, market women, female graduates who want to go into business, online businesses owned by women, traders, dressmakers, caterers, food vendors, street hawkers, women in the corporate world, women in agribusiness, to other women-led and women-owned businesses in all fields. No one will be left out. With Mahama and Nana Jane at the helm, Ghanaian women shall surely rise. Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
Let me quickly pause this. I've paused this because it's very, very important. What I'm looking for, I seems to have gotten something here. So I've paused this. You see the voting that I was talking about. Just look for the umbrella. It says there. And then you could see John Mahama. Next to John Mahama is the Akatamanso, the Chinie sign, all right, with the NDC written. And then next to it, you could see the space that the indelible ink will go in. That very space, when you are putting your thumb there, please, some of us have a big digits. Some of us, our digits are very, very big. Somebody like me, okay? So your thumb, you can see the thumb there. Your thumb will be very wide. Please, if you know you have a very wide thumb, men fa indelible ink nkonkonko fa wo thumb ni hu nyina me pa chew. Don't do it. Because as soon as you put that thumb on the space and it goes across the line and it goes on the person at the top or the person beneath their threshold, as soon as it hits in there, these people might classify your ballot paper as rejected. It's very important we do this. It's super important. We should not lose focus. We lose focus on the day, we will be our own enemy. We will be our own enemies. So please, why would you say ukokromote esono okwa fa middle no ka crazy now they are a team indelible ink no men konko pressing fan on sahu nyina me pacho. And then what you then do is you dip it or you thumbprint it on the space. Men from fast space, please don't do it. Look at the picture on the screen and let's do it that way. Please, those of you who can take screenshots, take screenshots. Those of you who can download this, let's download this and show our mothers and our aunties and our brothers. It's super important we do this on the day. It's super important we do this on the day. It will take education. I personally had to educate myself how to vote in Ghana because I haven't voted in Ghana for 27 odd years. 27 odd years. I've never voted. But for the first time, I'm going back to go and vote after 27 odd years. I don't remember. And just say me share video to educate myself. Me share video no na me who say hold it. It's totally different. Especially those of us living here to go to diaspora as well. And let's educate ourselves. Let's go and vote the right way. And yes, sir, we plenty kita autoye, or a Jumam holiday out here, the inconvenience. You might have left your family behind. Ubebiako try, or some of you are even going to stay in hotel. All that will be Ghana for assembly or cost 90. It will be useless. It will turn out to be no work done at all to the benefit of the NDC and the mother Ghana. So it's important we do this and we get this right. Please, please, please. Let's get this spot on. Until let me carry on with that video and let me take it out now.
The 5 kg of rice has moved from 25 cedis to 165. Oh. Hey!
Boss, cement moved from 24 cedis to 105 cedis now.
Hey!
The kenke is 5 cedis. The fish, I have 10, 15, and 20 cedis. Which one do you want?
Hey!
Stop the A.
Hey!
Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
Okay, let me read a few comments here. It's very important, very important comments, and let me take this down. I've got a comment from Fee Askia. Or see, I'm not sure if the counting is necessary. Let's insist on looking for the umbrella and JM. It may be confusing to the neurodivergent. I get you, Fee. Fee Askia. I get your point. But when you are looking for John Mahama and the NDC from the top, and they are on number 8, I think I get your point. Majority will not be neurodivergent as well. Majority of us or of Ghanaians will know how to count 1 to 8. But if that is still confusing, yes, as you've said, there is no wrong doing it the way. If people think it's easier for them to actually look for just John Mahama, and if you're going to look at it from the bottom to the top, it's up to individuals. But I personally thought that looking at from the number 1 coming down, or from the top coming down, would have been the easiest, and then locating it, and then also locating the umbrella next to him would have been easier. But I've taken your message on board. It's very important here. Let me acknowledge a few loved ones who are here. I've mentioned some of the names already. And Mansa, thank you for tagging everybody. Roberto Felix, thank you. Also, thank you, sweetheart. Eno Adomasa, thank you as well. And then Thelma Edikode, I hope you well. Long time. I hope you very well. Yes, we're going to do this Sundays. From next week Sunday, actually, I'm going to have a program entitled Unfiltered from next week Sunday, same time next week Sunday. And then it's going to be touching on how we vote on the day, what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing. And we also going to have people on it who will come and educate us as well. Some national officers on it who will come and educate us. So it will be very interesting. And then I got a few people here. What are the names I can see as well? Bear with me one sec. Yomo Woko. I believe I haven't butchered your name. With a clapping emoji, or see you make my day a yezu. Then Mona said, Yomo Woko, thank you, sis. Mona said FIFA something very long time. Yes, it is very long time. I hope you well. And then Thelma she remembers the rejected barrels. The rejected barrels. That video, I have it somewhere in my archives. I'm gonna go and look for it. The guy aggressively with a megaphone going, rejected barrels instead of ballots. Yes, on the day, if there should be any rejected ballots, it should be ballots on the NPP side. We don't want to see any from the NDC side. So let's do our possible best to avoid such mistakes. Koshi Ablo Mills, Royal, also greetings to you all. Mame Overbless. Let me say, you've been tagged as well. Mame, you've been tagged. And then Thelma said, Jade for JM and all his parliamentarians for a better Ghana and accountability. Yes, Sagacity Vim, you've also been tagged. Somebody said that's all. Your vote is your power. Absolutely, Thelma, your vote is your power. So on the day, we should not lose track of that vote. It's super important. It's super important. Nibote, as Ghana is already bleeding. So those that will vote for the elephant just want the country to be destroyed more. The issue we have is you always have some core people who will be faithful to the elephant and they will go and vote for the elephant. But we have been appealing to many Ghanaians, and we are still appealing to so many Ghanaians, that from now till the 7th December, let's come out overwhelmingly to vote the NDC and John Dramani Mahama. Is super important. Let's come out overwhelmingly to vote the NDC and John Dramani Mahama. It's very, very important, and it's a national assignment. It's a national duty. We need to go out there and do this on the day. It's super important. I cannot emphasize that enough. I just cannot emphasize it enough. So let's make sure that we go out there and we vote the NDC and John Dramani Mahama. Is so important on the day. So now that we've talked through how to vote, I've only talked us through the first part of how to vote, because there is a second part. You'll be given 2 papers. When you finish the John Dramani Mahama one, which is the presidential one, you will then be given a second paper which has the parliamentary, and that is also a tricky part, because your local or your favorite parliamentarian might not be on number 8. So you need to go and look. Make sure you know the position of your parliamentarian. Your parliamentarian, ask your local office or call any of your local comrades or anybody. Maybe say, asamesi ebia ojina ama area hano 1 number and other. Say kwasheshe number no other now. Do not just go and vote. Look for the picture to ensure say it's the right person. And then when you see the picture next to it, also ensure there is the umbrella and the NDC there. And then next to it, make sure you then follow the same procedure again. Indelible ink, make sure it's within the space provided. It's not across it. Wipe your hands and do the right folding as I showed again. The right folding as I showed. It's very important. The folding is done right. If the folding is not done right, knowing ink, it could go elsewhere. And then we could end up with rejected ballots. And we do not want that. It's super important we do that. It's super important we do that. And Fee Askia, I'll say from Bristol. Oh, amazing. Amazing, great. I'll say we should we should avoid accounting and focus on looking for JM, and then looking also for the umbrella, and then next to it. If you think avoiding the counting is better for you, do it that way. If you think counting it to number 8 and then making sure you search for JM around that area and next to it, search for the umbrella as well, is super. We don't know what the EC is doing, but I believe the number 8 will be our number 8. So let's play it that way. Let's play it that way. At the moment, that is what we have, and that is what we need to stick to. I think my is very, very important. Say no to say na makano no pepepe. So ujidi say onte asiye nim say na be vote ya on the day no uye mami penny and papa penny na wo kwa. Make sure say wo do nana anasa cratch bi owo fie edi wachi akọ. Cratch ni vote wi a obeka kire EC officials they say ebi ane nana no obeboaw no wa kire how to vote. Anasa wa boaw ama wa vote. Omuntimi nse ne kwan. But Emma EC official be anti paper now on the day non can kire say okọ afeti mu ha. This is very important. A CPEN. Even if I have to talk about just this only and finish the program, I'm happy. A CPEN. And my easy official beyond paper mount on the day. No country will say, Mame, upepe ni oka for team number 8. Nako. Don't do that. Mema obin ti paper man on chow number of ukwa fa team. Me pa chow. Is your official bieni a ho kwan to me say on the day no obeti paper na ode ebema obia e wo honom. So we should not do that. It's something we should not do. Isi official biati paper man not chow say ukwa fa si ha anasa koto ma we are reporting. That day, police for other officials were NDC representatives were reporting. There and then, Nakachani say, abayue ya nasa branti is a menfankunku team number we so. Na sa easy official na yen feel on the day. It's very, very important. I'll keep doing this in all the programs that will be coming from now to 7th December, reminding us about these things because it's happened before. We don't want repetition of this, and that is why we need to do these things. It's super important we do this. Super important. We do this. Super important we do this. Now next, my kind of comments kakra from the various platforms. I believe I've managed to get. Bear with me 1 second. I think I'm missing one of the platforms that I haven't actually picked up comments from. I'll go there whilst we do this. I'll go there and try and pick up. Let me get this on and let's discuss this. Bawumia wants a debate. John Dramani Mahama say, look, I'm not giving you a debate. And it's fair for him to say that. I'm not giving you a debate. Why? He doesn't see the reason why he should give John Dramani Mahama, John Dramani Mahama should give Bawumia a debate. And I support that argument. I support that school of thought. Why? Because we remember, all of us can remember that when John Mahama wanted to debate Nana Akufo-Addo, Bawumia was the one who actually said John Mahama should go and debate the market women, debate the businessmen and the women, debate Ghanaians of the economy, but not Nana Akufo-Addo. Hey, prosperity. Prosperity, a serious. Now Bawumia wanted a debate. Now he's not going to get any. Now look at what John Mahama did. John Mahama then said his question is here. He said, I'm not going to give you a debate. I'm not going to give you a debate. But I've given you, I've set 5 questions here for you. I want you to go and debate these questions with Ghanaians. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And all of us can see Mahama's 5 questions for Bawumia. Question 1. Has the cedi deteriorated in value from the 4 to 1 in 2016 to almost 4 to 17 to $1 today? Question 1. Why has the cedi deteriorated in value? From the 4 cedis to $1 in 2016 to now the 17 cedis to $1 today. Question 1. Question 2. Why has Ghana's public debt risen from the 120 billion in 2016 to 763 billion in 2024? Would you, as economic management team chair, EMT chair, Bawumia, Why? Question 3. Why did inflation rise to its highest, the Fourth Republic, of 54% under your watch as Economic Management Team Chair, EMT Chair? Question 4. Why did you borrow more than 42 billion from the Bank of Ghana and cause the central bank to post its heaviest loss of 60 billion Ghana cedis? That was John Mahama's question 4. And then question 5 is, why have you run away from giving lectures on the economy? Why has the word economy disappeared from your lexicon? And this is super important. Suddenly, Bawumia has disappeared. Suddenly, Bawumia is Mr. Digital. Suddenly, even looking for him to do with digitalization, you can't find him. John Mahama said he's not debating you. Mahmoud Bawumia and MPP, nobody is debating you. But these are your questions. Go and debate this with Ghanaians. Just go and debate this with Ghanaians. Very, very simple. So, if you say, yes, will be a phone, sir, no, sir. They never thought this day will come so quickly to come and hunt them. They never thought. But it has come quicker than we even thought. It has come quicker than we thought. It has come quicker than we thought. So these are some of the things that I thought I should touch on. Now, another important thing that we should be touching on is to do with the Jakpa case. Jakpa, who has been assaulted by MPP tax. Very, very important. So the NDC, let me take this off and then my face cooker. The NDC has disclosed that its ballot printing supervisor, Richard Jagba, was assaulted by MPP thug. The party's director of election, Dr. Edward Omane Boama, in a Facebook post said they have reported to the police the incident, which occurred in the evening of Friday, the 1st November 2024. So that is current. MPP tax have attacked Richard Jagba, who is the NDC's ballot printing supervisor. So he oversees the ballot printing, makes sure there are no discrepancies, and also ensure that he reports if there are any discrepancies or anything that he thinks it doesn't sit right with him, he reports that straight to our director of election, which is or director of IT, Dr. Omane Boama. And Jagba has been assaulted. So for your information, he has been assaulted by an MPP tag, but the case has been reported. It has been reported. And these are the shenanigans of the NPP and the EC, who are in bed together. They will do everything possible, but the question is, will they succeed? Will they succeed? I doubt it. They will not succeed. Let's listen to John Mahama. I think I've taken a lot of time. I've taken a lot of our time to do with the sorry, bear with me 1 second. Let me quickly put that one in.
To give lectures every month about how to run an economy, how to fix the economy. He posed 170 questions to my vice president, Emi Sata. He should go and answer the 170 questions himself. Indeed, he shouldn't answer 170 questions. He should answer only 3 questions. 3. Why is the exchange rate 17 cedis to the dollar? Question 1. Exam, he should come and write. Ezu, why has Ghana's debt risen from 120 billion to 767 billion in 8 years? Question 2, you should come and answer. Question 3, why is inflation where it is? Why did it rise to 54% under your administration for 8 years? And then let me add 2 more. Question 4, why did you borrow 42 billion cedis from the Bank of Ghana? Why did you borrow 42 billion cedis from the Bank of Ghana? He should come and answer those questions. We don't need 170 questions. 170, if he wants, he can answer them himself. But Ghanaians are asking him 4 questions. He should come and answer those 4 questions and explain to Ghanaians why we are where we are. The last question is, why has he run away from the economy to digitalization? He used to do big about economy. Today he can't mention economy. It's not in his vocabulary. Anytime he opens his mouth, digitalization. Come and talk about the economy. That's question 5. 5 questions. Tell him. He should come and answer them.
The 5 kg of rice has moved from 25 cedis to 165. Oh. Hey!
Boss, cement moved from 24 cedis to 105 cedis now.
Hey!
The kenke is 5 cedis. The fish, I have 10, 15, and 20 cedis. Which one do you want?
Hey!
Stop the A.
Hey!
Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
Yes, it's as simple as that. Stop the A and then vote for change. Vote for John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, couple up with Professor Jenana Opoku Ajimai. So you get the best pay, and then the NDC. You know, so these are the finest brains as we speak in Ghana that the NDC is presenting Ghana. You cannot go wrong with it. You cannot go wrong with it. So stop the A and then vote for change. Stop the A and vote for change. Super important. Let's all stop the A and let's vote for change. Midinia Kofi Asante Impari or Fifi Asante Impari. And thank you, all of you, for supporting tonight's show. I know it's been very short, but I want to keep it this way, an hour 10 short, so that others who also watch the replay will be able to do so. Thank you. Benjamin Wayumama and the team, he cross-posted this show across entire Ghana for other people to also join from their own page and watch it. Thank you. And then thank you, Hit Africa. And there's one thing that we shouldn't forget as well. This show is actually powered and brought to you by the NDC UK and Ireland chapter, their own television, Hit Africa. So those of you who are not also following or have not subscribed to Hit Africa, please look for Hit Africa, HYT Africa. Search for it, whether on YouTube or Facebook, and then follow Hit Africa. You can also pick this page up from my personal page, Fifi Asante Impari official page, where this will also be there. Bear with me. There is here she comes. Becky Stone. I say vote for John Dramani Mahama, and I hope. Sorry, Mahama, the hope for Mother Ghana. So vote for John Dramani Mahama, the hope for Mother Ghana. That is from Becky Stone. So thank you, Auntie Becky or Sister Becky, for joining us tonight. Thank you, Ghana. God bless the NDC. God bless John Dramani Mahama. God bless Ghana, and God bless us all. God bless us all. That's it. Sani Akano oh mikro makrapem. Yes, that's it. In other words, next week at the same time, we will meet here, but with a new show, Unfiltered. Let's get ready. It's really going to be exciting. Papa.